Hello everyone, my name is Caden and welcome back to more Dragon Quest III HD-2D Remake. Last time we started exploring Alefgard and well, we just gotta now figure out a way of getting over to Zoma's castle to deal with him. So yeah, but we also just got a talk to an NPC that said go to a shaman and let the people there know that she's been fine. So how about we do that? Maybe they'll be happy and do something for us by telling them. So back to a shaman with time to talk to every NPC and figure out who they're talking about. It sounds like it's going to be in this place, though. Which probably means I need to wait till it's nighttime. Thankfully, I now also have... Well, I mean, I could also just use the lamp item, but I also have... TikTok! Nighttime.
Oh, me.
No. That's not the place I thought it was. Probably near. Belly dancing. Maybe it's during the day that I actually need to be looking for it. Or maybe it's you.
Do you have some business with me, friend? You say you may have met with Lena, who once danced here with us. Praise be to the highest. We've all been so worried about her. Where is she? You must tell me. But no, she is her own person. She must be allowed to return only when she wishes. We are simply glad to know that she is safe and well. You must be rewarded for bringing us such very good news. Here, friend, for you.
Magic Excuse you? Huh?
I once harbored ambitions of establishing a theater in the lands of the East. It seems like a distant dream to me now.
What did you just give me? It's probably something only female characters can equip, isn't it? Magic bikini. Some say this bikini is imbued with magic such as the unusual level of protection it provides. Jeez, oh Pete, that is a huge increase in defense. Probably be best on Margaret, since she's our, magic. Less defensive. Let's go with that, yeah. Especially since she's lower level. Anyways, back to Damdata. Hey, did we explore everything here? I might go back just to might just take a look around just to be safe. No, I think we did. I'm pretty sure we did. Although, maybe not this top right portion. Maybe not. Maybe not that specifically.
Ne'er till the Lord of the Underworld lie dead shall dawn break over this land once more.
There's a little, it's gonna bug me if I don't check it out anyway, so I'm gonna check it. It's right behind the well here. It looks like there's, a little something I can explore. Yeah, back here. There is actually some people back here.
I know a secret. The flute is buried just south of the bath in the coal. Oops.
That's important to know.
If the wandering Midshorgallen thou dost seek, thou must journey due east toward fair Cantlin's Keep. Shaldaral.
So coal. Do we know of a place called Coal? No. No. Okay. Let's see where to go from here. Let's get out of here first. Can I? Yes, I can. There is this little bit of land down here we can move through. So let's go ahead this way. It looks like if we keep following this path, we can make it over there. Oh, I see. I think I want to go to this spot first, though. Yeah, let's make our way there. Use Padfoot so that we're not getting into an encounter every few steps. I just realized... Wait. I just realized something. Margaret, I just realized putting that armor on you actually changes your appearance. Well, defense is defense. I didn't intend for you to look like that, but you can't deny how good the defense is. Oh well. I don't know why I didn't think that would happen. I didn't. I sure didn't think that would happen, to be honest with you. What's in here? No monsters, but there is snoopables. Scandal. Stop giving me these. Another here. And over here. Guard. What is happening? Disgusting. Anyways. That'll lead, both down and up will lead to a town, but considering the one on going down seems to be the more required direction for now, I want to go to the one that's not required right now. I feel like that'll be more interesting. So do. It says it's not this way, but what is this way if I go this way? Feels like a dead end should lead to something. It does.
Giga Slash!
Mirror shield. Seems potent. It is. The mysterious mirror found on the shield sometimes reflects spells. Gladly. Gladly accept that. From here, just keep following this wall, and we should be heading in the direction that I want to move.
Giga Slash!
And I can imagine that we're still going to need to go back to the normal overworld for plenty of times now, since... I mean, one thing in particular that sticks out to me that we haven't fixed yet, we haven't found anything regarding the fairy. Like Fairy Village putting Korov to sleep or whatever. We still haven't found the item that was stolen. I would have thought that'd be a main story beat, but evidently I haven't found anything yet. So what if the people that stole it, or the couple that stole it, what if they ended up here in Alefgard? That's the only thing I can think of at the moment. That, or there might be something I'm missing back in the normal overworld. I also keep calling it the normal overworld because, truth be told, I don't remember if they gave it an actual name. Listen, if you've watched me for a while now, you should know at this point, I am awful with names. Sometimes, actually, I'm awful with shoddy memory in general. Sometimes I can remember a lot, especially when it comes to things that interest me in games and all that. But there's one thing, but sometimes I'll just get very, shoddy on memories. Stuff. Anyways, it's a little town here. Rimuldar. This is a neat little place. Not very big, though. Very small, in fact.
Greetings to thee, Wanderer. Thou art welcome here in Rimuldar.
I like the name, Rimuldar. Something about the name makes me happy. What do we got in here? Excuse you? Restless Heart. That's a very curious name. Wish to be a plugger. Won't give up when the going gets tough. Oh, hang on. That's a story. objective. What's this? Now you got me very curious. Ultimate key. Break my way in. That's not as exciting as I thought it'd be. There's something deep in the chest. It's a diary. Sure. He opens the book and begins to read. What's this?
Even though I haven't a clue where I come from, I still see a place in my dreams that feels oddly familiar.
Is this voice?
It's nothing like this land either. Everyone's happy and full of life, despite the monster menace looming large as it does here too.
Is this Ortega? It is.
My memories have been flooding back ever since I left Tantagel. I recall being a warrior, one of the land's finest. It seems I was on a journey long before I ended up here.
He somehow survived when he fell into the volcano. But when he fell, he did somehow end up here in Alefgard. But with all his memories gone.
My resolve is now unbreakable. I'm convinced I'm on the right path. I simply need to see this quest through to the end.
That's a fairy.
However, it must be done alone. Living in terror of monsters for so long has drained the people here of all the fight.
Old friends.
There are still a few people whose faces I just can't seem to remember. An old man, a kind woman, and a newborn baby. Perhaps they're my kin, or simply those I once held dear. If they are in fact my family, then how they must resent me for choosing this journey over them. But
Ortega.
I don't think I would have done things any differently, even with my current perspective. Regardless, there are more important things for me to be getting on with. The small matter of ending the Lord of the Underworld, for one.
He knew about Zoma. Having somehow ending up in Alefgard, he's changed his objective ended up changing from taking down Barmos to taking down Zoma. Appears to be a collection of musings written by Ortega. Interesting. Of course, there's the big question of how exactly did he survive the falling into the volcano? He should have died the moment he jumped in, trying to attack that take down that one monster. But evidently, he somehow survived.
Oh, and I am of great value of life among my belongings in the inn. 'Twas entrusted to me by mighty Ortega himself. Thinkest thou it might be mistakenly discarded? Perish the thought.
Well, I already took it. Eh. I thought this would just leave me inside. Where is this? Hi.
Beneath the Lord of the Underworld's throne, there lieth a secret stairway hidden to the eye. It mattereth not whom I tell this, for no man believeth me. Whereas mine word, every word cursed to be thought false. Yet I know in my heart of hearts that I speak the truth. Respect the throne, and thou wilt not regret having done so.
The Lord of... You're talking about Zoma?
The captive thou seest before thee is a bearer false witness, a shameless and unrepentant fabulist.
I want to know how he's got this information, despite the fact that wouldn't Zoma have just killed him getting close to the throne? How would this guy have gotten that close? Without just, I don't know, being zapped away from in an instant. I would have thought Zoma would just instantly smite whoever gets close. At least that's what I would have thought. Evidently, this world of Alefgard doesn't exactly seem to be like hell or something, but still, it's just a world underneath the world.
None shall defeat the Lord of the Underworld who doth not first possess the Sphere of Light. None.
It does seem like the game's telling me that I'm going to need to find a way of getting another Sphere of Light, despite the fact that I already used it.
You're on a quest to defeat the Lord of the Underworld, and you're seen as Ortega, friends. My Ortega is a warrior of unmatched skill and strength, and could best a group of monsters single-handedly. Barely Salia alone to vanquish the great fiend.
As another mage!
You see me? Sail the seas that surrounds our citadel, and you might stumble upon a spot that's hidden well.
Okay.
Howdy. The sacred amulet serveth as proof of Rubis's abiding love for all of mankind, that every soul in Alefgard give thanks unto her.
I don't know who you're Words of wisdom? What's this? What? It didn't even tell me what it was. Once user changes the reader's vocation, it will fade into the ether. Oh, is this the item for, Is this the item you can use to change somebody into the Sage class without having to become a gadabout? I think that's what it might be.
Man, I would have loved to have that before.
Listen, I never want to think about the gadabout ever again. Just don't talk to me about it. Makes me angry.
The royal armor dwells in the self-same tower where fair Rubis doth sleep, or so it is told.
Ah, that's good to know. So we have an idea of where one of the pieces of legendary equipment is, or whatever. The equipment we need to take down Zoma. We're looking for a tower that some guy named Rubis fell asleep in or something.
Oh, mighty Ortega, wherefore dost thou attempt the crossing to the great fiend's island unprepared? Did the pitiless seas truly claim thee?
That is kind of the main question I also wonder. Where's Ortega?
Well, the boss got caught trying to nick something from a church in Tangier. I love going to see him, but everywhere I go there's bleeding monsters. Typical.
Oh yeah, you're one of Robin Hood's goons. Anyways, going back to what I was saying though. Is Ortega really dead at this point? Part of me wonders, could he still somehow be somewhere out and about here? Could he still somehow exist? Because if he ended up here in Alefgard, it's possible that he's still alive. He didn't die in the volcano like we originally thought. He somehow got here.
Lo, the Sage's Stone doth heal all a party's wounds, and is not diminished in doing so. The stone weareth not, my patience surely doth. Where can my beloved be? She is late indeed.
A sage that can heal for free? A stone that can heal free, sorry. A stone that can heal for free? Sign me up, where? Oh, hi there. Ugh. Considerable scent. What the?
Wonder, may I perchance examine the curious key in thy possession? I happen to be presently engaged in the research of magical curios, and it appears to mine eye to be most magical indeed. Ah, so it's correct in my assumptions. Now, pray, allow me a closer inspection. Curious indeed. Ah, but of course, how cunning. My thanks, friend. Ere long I hope to fashion another its image, though this will require a doubling of mine efforts.
Okay. Magic shield. Silver rosary. Sage's elixir. Well, yeah, have fun with that. Ow. No. I don't want to use the musk and then have to deal with monster encounters all over again. You know... Change of plans. You want to know what I want to do? I'm going to go to Talantair's Tunnel. Remember how I said before in the previous episode that there was a place where my magic was unable to be used? Yeah, it was this place. If I try and use magic here... Like, if I try and use, I don't know... Zoom. Or, you know, no. Let's use evac. A mysterious power nullifies the spell. So we're stuck here. But here's the thing. I'm not stuck in here with the enemies. They're stuck here with me. Ice shield. There might be something important in here. And if so, I want it. One more treasure on the floor. It's probably top right, isn't it? Oh, hello. You're probably gonna run, yeah. Notices you approaching. Probably need some visibility then. Abilities aren't stopped though, right? My controller disconnected. Margaret reaches level 15. Peep. Unfortunately, Margaret's gonna be our weakest party member here. Although, if I can just spam Giga Slash, then I don't think we got too much to work. Padfoot's at a... Oh yeah, Padfoot would still work, wouldn't it? Snooze Stick. Snoozy. Now, for some reason... Now I'm just thinking about Deltarune. I wonder when we're gonna get the next chapter. It did say in the final chapter of... final chapter, yeah. It did say in the last chapter that we... chapter 4 that it would be coming... That chapter 5 would be coming in 2026. I'm pretty sure it did. So I wonder when exactly it's going to show up. Knowing how, let's say, tricky Tony can be, it's probably just going to appear one day without any kind of fanfare. Probably nothing like the fanfare it got before. Oh, I can't even use Snoop. That's great. I can still get treasure, though. It's probably at the end of that pathway there. Of course, I'll be playing through the next Deltarune chapter whenever it comes out. It's gonna be interesting when it comes out. You technically don't have to buy it if you've already bought the 3 and 4 chapters, right? I can't remember what the deal with that was all about. Not the deal, but, like, the specifications. Oh, well. No, put it back on. There we go. There's a lot of crystals in here. Thief's Turban? Is that a headpiece? Is it... I'm not seeing anything. A length of cloth that felons wear to hide their faces. Magic shield. Demon spear and thief's turban. You know, it just now occurs to me that when we actually get done with this place, I'm gonna have to walk all the way through, aren't I? Oh, well. What the heck? This feels weird. A recovery ring. Okay. A blizzard blade. A mini medal. A mimic. Yeah, I'm not that surprised.
You must die.
Pressure pointer. One, two. No. Wait! Even enemies get affected by the... That's great. Enemies even also get affected by this. That's awesome. That's a... Oh. They mentioned... There was an NPC that before... Oh. Hang on. That's one of the things we're looking for. The hero shield. An undying symbol of heroism through the ages. This shield protects against fire and ice attacks. I'm pretty sure that's one of, like, the main things we're looking for. Huh. Well, that's good. Didn't expect to just randomly get that, but I'll take it. Now, I assume I can't get it. Oh, wait, I forgot. I've been so used to using the spells that I have something that's not a spell. Oh, you... Is there an ability that can get me out of here? Anything? I'm gonna have to walk out. Okay. Damn you, game. Anyways, as I was saying before, that giant terror that was there before, that we saw there, one of the NPCs that we talked to before mentioned how Zoma apparently crawled out from the underworld. That's probably what it was talking about, wasn't it? That giant tear that was in that cave there. That's the only thing that I could assume would fit the bill.
You must die.
Level 17. Just keep her going. Thank goodness I did all that farming on my own time, because my goodness, it just feels nice to be able to focus on doing story and exploring without feeling like I'm going to get consistently curb stomped. Do, 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 do. Don't get me wrong, I like the challenge. It's just I also don't want to feel bad about wasting people's time. Who am I kidding? I always feel bad. Anyways, since we're here with the bow, I figure why not we go over to this spot over here. Since it's another area that seems like we're gonna have to go to eventually, maybe. I also should keep an eye out for, like, other structures that are not just towns and stuff, but I now know that tower, there's like a tower I need to be on the lookout for. You're not even worth the effort. Go away. But yeah, one of them mentioned a tower that we should be looking for. The NPC mentioned we should be looking for Roos's tower or something. Honestly, if I see any, like, important-looking structure, I just want to go straight towards it. More items. Oh, speaking of important-looking structures, hello there. I see that in the distance. Just barely, but all the same. What do we have here? Oh, this looks kind of terrifying. What is this? Keep that on. What's this? Tower of Rubin. Oh, hey! I was just talking about that. Oh. And this is where I think a certain new thing I have should come in handy. Shortcuts. Let's turn off, I'm not going to be using this as much anymore. I have safe passage. Now I can float. Well, we already got 2 chests. How much you want to bet one's a mimic? It's not that difficult to guess. It really just isn't that hard. Frizzle. Swords dance. Bah! Nope, that did nothing. That did everything. Mimic? I'm gonna be completely honest, I thought it was gonna be both mimics. What is the layout here? I'm going this way first. I want to go to the dead ends first. There's a dead end this way.
Yourself a chance to find the fabled fairy flute, grey buried onto the top of this tower. More than this I cannot say.
Oh, he's talking about the fairy flute. But the fairy flute they said was in some place called Cole or something? Do I know of a place called Cole? I feel like I was talking about that. Cole. I don't see anything in relation to a place called Cole. It might be... Cole might be that one place that I skipped over. That on the... That's... That X... The bottom X. Down there. Or it might be the one on the right. Point is, it's not where I'm at. In fact, maybe I should... Before I get too far into this place, how about we go to those places? Let's go ahead and teleport out of here. Because if we're going to need the fairy flute, then... Well, we already know that one of the things we're looking for is apparently... My goodness, why do I have so much stuff? The flute's buried just south of the bath in Cole. Yeah. So we know where the fairy flute is if we can find it. Not the right button. Not the right button. That's the right button. Seems like my stop's right here. It looks like we just have to walk the rest of the way to this place over here. At the very least, we have, we do have it registered as a... Yeah, we have Tower of Rubus registered for fast travel. Campfire. What's this town over here? Hello. Aha! I was just talking about this place. Oh, I can see it. I can see the item we're looking for. I don't know what that says because every time I try and read it, I'm holding up on the analog stick, which is skipping the text.
Thou art welcome the village of Coalwander.
Well, I'm going to enter your well. Excuse me.
What do you want?
You're a monster! Who are you?
Silly! He's a silly string.
I love silly.
The master of the iron shop is an artificer of the subtlest skill. I did once hear tell that he was in fact a smithy of no low reputation in a past life. One wonders why he ceased plying his trade.
Hast thou heard tell of the Sword of Kings, perchance? Nay, 'twas a miraculous blade of surpassing power. Alas, legends tell that it was rent asunder by a great devil, and its pieces strewn hither and yon. But so unyielding was the weapon wrought that the devil spent fully 3 years in its breaking. Lo, 'twas a mighty blade indeed.
Was it split into orichalcum by any chance? Because if that's the case, then we might be able to get it rebuilt if we can get this smithy of no little renown, not little renown, to give it to us or make it for us or whatever.
Hi there.
Orochi's ransom. I was to be sacrificed. No choice but to flee. Driftwood on the tide. We washed up on this world's shore, worn yet unbroken. Japong's great swordsmith. My husband lost his hammer. Please visit his shop.
Ah, you're from Japong, huh? I think we've heard a little bit about them when we were there. So this is where they ended up. they somehow managed to go here. It seems strangely how a bunch of people from our normal overworld somehow get transported here in some manner.
Oh, I'm such an idiot that Blasted Robin had sold me a steel broadsword which he swore was the Sword of Kings. Legends tell the Sword of Kings is rough and stout as orichalcum. But where might such a substance be found?
I got one piece.
The master of the item shop above claimeth to hail from a land named Japan, but none hath heard of such a place.
I have. Let's go talk to him. Hello there. What's up?
I was a swordsmith in my beautiful homeland. True bliss I did know. Until Orochi, the fiend ruined all our lives. My bliss in tatters.
Well, I got some good news for you, gamer.
She came for my wife, demanded her sacrifice. So we fled Japan. I lost everything. My ancestors' tools all gone. Oh, my prized hammer.
If we could get your hammer for you, would you be able to help forge the Sword of Kings?
Alas, with no tools, I cannot do my old job. So I sell items.
Seems like we need to get him his old hammer back. Of course, the problem with that is, where do we find it? Guess we're just gonna have to keep an eye out for some magic or some super looking hammer. By the way, I've got a lot of seeds at this point, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, I already have the... Wait, I still have the Sphere of Light. I for some reason thought I no longer had it. Oh well. Anyways, as always, these are all getting used on me. Everyone else can change classes. I can't. I need it. I need the power. Am I the one with the most experience? Yes. I've got no rebuttal to that.
Oh, the fairy flew my phone into my hands. Then I might free holy Rubus set from the cursed statue that bindeth her.
So Rubus is being held by a statue? Let's go ahead and grab that before I forget, because I can already tell you I'm going to.
Behold the public paths. Enter, wander, and cleanse thyself.
I'm looking for this. The fairy flute. Very nice. Free Rubus.
Greetings, young one. Thou hast come to soothe thine aches, I trust. Wouldst thou be displeased perchance to so good me?
Sure.
Yes, verily, young of this age of change, thou knowest not that thou art born. Splendid, though doth the war seem aimed to thee too cold, perchance. Yet the fault lieth with the darkness which it smothereth the land. Ah, for a day when we might at last enjoy a steaming hot bath once more.
I do have to wonder, why is this area... What is happening? Why are you here?
Oh, the goddess is our light, our radiance, and the lord of the underworld, the darkness, the night. Long have the light and the darkness, the wellsprings of all power, done battle. Yea, since the very dawn of time. But obtain the sphere of light and the Dark Lord's power might be checked at last. The battle might yet be ended.
Don't set up shop in front of poison! You anger me. Your existence infuriates me. I don't know why. These mages mock me.
Whisperings reach mine ears. I hear tell of holy Rubus trapped within a tower atop the isle in the ocean west of here.
Sage's Staff, Warhammer, and Zombie's Bane, Dragon's Tail Whip. Some other good stuff. Actually, since I... Air Shield, Magic Armor, Tempest Shield. Well, I'm very glad I decided to head over here first, because now we can go to the Tower of Rubus and actually deal with help freeing the girl, or whatever. How much damage do I actually take from the electricity? If it's not that much, I'm not going to bother spamming safe passage. I don't think it's a lot. Not that fun. Also, something I've noticed about this area, it's always raining. Even in the world map, you can see it's always raining here. Wonder what that's all about. I also wonder why there's just an empty courtyard here. Not that.
All I need is Giga Slash.
Level 18. Hi there.
Rain just chills you to the bone on days like these.
Hey, you're fake!
I've nothing to say to you. Farewell. then.
Also, what do you mean the water chills you to the bone? You're a mermaid thing. Merman. What thing? Mercurio.
Then for thou walkst, as rule of the fuddling times. Thus wilt thou learn to be a hero. Haste befiteth not the Greg.
Sure. Don't fully get what you mean, but sure. Is there anything? Nope. I think the little white spots mean I can jump down from them. But what's this little center? Ooh, okay, what is this? Hey, hey! Okay. Direction. Huh? Eh? Oh god. If I step on this square, pressing right throws me into the lightning. I'm also setting this up. If I step on this, throwing right, throwing left takes me that way. Going down throws me that way. Okay. Listen, Chest. I'm trying to figure out how to work this. As a result, I don't need your shit right now. Fireball! Damn. Staff of Sentencing. I know I could just walk over the thing, but I kind of want to try and figure out how this works. At the very least, I've got that down. Stormlord's Sword? Okay. I can just do this. But it was still cool. I don't like that it leads to spots where you can be thrown out the tower. That very much upsets me. Oh, the stairs are right there. What's in the middle section, then? I want to see what's in the middle. Nothing. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Why was there nothing? You wanna know a game I've been having a lot of fun playing on my off time? I've just been playing Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. Game. I've just been like adding random characters. Like I just look up, there's like this Tomodachi like me sharing website that like has like a bunch of people posting their me creations and like how to make them and all that. I've just been using that to add just a bunch of random me's to the game. The game is surprisingly fun. I mean, I knew it would be fun because I played the original Tomodachi Life. Or, not the original. The original was technically on DS, right? I played the 3DS version of the game. And I already knew it was good. Who knew that removing the filter on a game like that could add so much to the experience? I don't know who at Nintendo decided to remove the filter for Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, but thank you for doing that. Also, how did you get that approved? You know how they got it approved? Just because the game has 0, and I repeat, 0, like, sharing functions. That's probably the... You know what? I mean, am I upset that you can't easily share me's, which means I can't... Since I can't draw to save my life, I won't get some cool-looking custom me's? Does that make me a little upset? Can you tell I wasn't paying attention? But doesn't it upset me? Maybe a teeny tiny bit, but having no filter is very funny. Anyways, stop talking about Tomodachi Life for a second, and let me actually let me stop talking about it and for a second, just so I can focus on getting through here. Because what is this all about? Oh, you was a little. You is a little. I have to figure out how this one works. I'm gonna end up falling at least 3 times more, I think. Okay, down goes that way, so... If it's reversed, then down, yeah. Aha! The second piece we need, the Auroral Armor. The Auroral Armor, a sacred suit of armor that reduces damage from fire and ice attacks while also healing the wearer while they walk. Man, I am just becoming absolutely broken, aren't I? You won't hear me complaining. Just do that. Eh? I saw that. What the... I was about to say, I saw that. Can I... I have to get to the top of this place, apparently. Try to see... Well, there's only really one way I can go right now, which is going left here, but... Not exactly sure how that's gonna help me. But I'll never find out if I don't try. Now will I? Stop taking that off. Still, we've at least got 2 pieces of the armor. We're now just missing the Sword of Kings, and we know we can only get that by probably just getting it forged by the, one guy. In which case, we need more pieces of orichalcum, likely. Could you guys leave me alone? Go away. Go away! Go away! Yeah. What do we got here? Why are there... What? Holy Talisman? Why are there... What? Why are these here? What? I don't get it. Oh, Jesus. Whee! Rear entrance? This is new. Oh, I'm somewhere completely different now. So this was the right idea. I was a bit worried I was just going to end up wasting my time falling to the bottom. I'm still curious, why was there just 2 random panels that screw up my movement? Still don't understand that one. Oh, no. Nope. Hey. Ay. This place is stressing me out with all this tile movement. I don't really know how to explain it, but basically anytime I'm stepping on those tiles, my movements are being screwed with. Like left no longer goes left. It forces a... There is like a like... It does change it to specific directions, but I can't for the life of me actually pinpoint what it's changing those directions into. I'm also going to take the longer route. Why? Because what if there's treasure? They always put the treasure on the longer route. Oh, Jesus. Let me get a turn first, please. Thank you. You know, there was something I actually managed to get earlier that could help me end these fights way quicker if I put it on my character. So let's put it on, shall we? Where is it? The meteorite bracer. That's why you've been going. I found this thing, when I was farming for experience. I ended up looking at something called looking for a meteorite bracer, and I remembered there was that guy in Ibis that kept talking about it. I ended up having a guy tell me, and apparently there was a secret entrance in Ibis. If you entered the town from the world map, like, head in from, like, a spot in the top left of the, like, little town or whatever, you'll find, like, a little coffin here that gives you the meteorite bracelet. There was also a guy that came out that all I had to do was tell him I was a thief, and then he was just like, alright, cool, carry on. Point is, it was kind of weird. But he let me keep the thing. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Now I should end up going first in almost every battle. Aha! Elfin Elixir. Bum, bum, bum. Stop it. Hello? Is this Rubus? Jesus.
I must admit, I was not sure you would make it here.
You.
Most impressive.
Hey there.
They say you are the strongest of your kind. Well, I will be the judge of that.
Hey, Barmos.
Today, you are faced with the Lord of the Underworld's mightiest servant. Do not perish too quickly now.
I did forget to turn off the Draki mode, but whatever.
I want to savor the fight before gorging myself on your juicy innards.
Come on, then. The Soul of Barmos and some Ash Demons. Let's do... Give me that. Go for Sleepy Slap. Give me Magic Barrier.
Slicer!
Ready now.
Kabuff. Kabuff. Well, ain't that annoying?
Kaboom!
Let's go with, you know what, why not? Sword Stance.
Sword!
Time to heal.
Heal.
Sword!
Damn. It's not like I was using them anyways. Give me a full heal. There goes those two. Alright, Barnos. Breathe. Weak to ice.
Kaboom!
No, I'm not giving you the time of day today. Crackle. One, two.
This ought to help.
Heal.
Sword done!
Breathe! Kaboom!
Duke Crackle. Alright, Barmos. Later, buddy. Blasto. No, you don't. Breathe. Please. One, two. Down and out. Figures he wouldn't be as tough for a guy who's literally already dead. Very nice. Crackle and oomph.
No, surely not. A mere human could never possess such formidable might. It was you, not that axe-wielding brute, but you who slayed Baramos. All is clear as crystal to me now. I must tell Lord Somer of this, that there is one blessed by the light. Now do not misunderstand. The victor you are not. The next time we meet, I shall snuff your life's flame.
We'll deal with him later, I guess. For now, I say we free this Rubus. It's a stunningly lifelike depiction of the goddess. Let's play the fairy flute. Be free! Ooh. Hi! The Almighty. Achievement awarded for freeing Rubus. You're pretty.
Thank you. 1,000 times over. But allow me to introduce myself. I am Rubus, mother to the land of Alefgard.
I see.
Long have I waited to lay eyes upon the one who might save the realm in its darkest hour. Ah, I see you hold the Sphere of Light. It seems we are all in the Dragon Queen's debt.
I keep it.
When confronted with that orb, the veil of darkness that guards Zoma shall clear like clouds after the rain.
I see.
We must stop the Lord of the Underworld, whatever the cost may be. His very existence threatens not just Alefgard, but life as we know it. Alas, my powers are not returned as of yet. Thus, it falls to you to put an end to his ambitions.
I've got it.
However, if you are to ever reach Zoma, you will first require the succor of the Rainbow Drop. It is given shape only when rain and sun meet. Now there is something I must give you.
Eh? Ooh. What's this? The Sacred Amulet.
And with that, you must depart. Seek out the most hallowed of sanctuaries, bearing the gifts of rain and sun. There, speak to the descendant of those who once placed their faith in me. But before you take your leave, allow me to imbue the Sphere of Light with what little strength I still possess.
Rubus!
The fate of the realm rests on your young shoulders. I know it may seem daunting, but you must persevere. Though you can go safe in the knowledge that I am watching over you, young hero.
For you? Well, the Sacred Amulet. Holy gift from Rubus to the hero who rescued her. Feels like I should equip that. Sacred Amulet. Unless, can anyone equip it? Hang on. Wait. Can anybody equip it? It'd be funny. It'd be kind of funny. No, okay. I figured not, but it would have been funny. It would have been very funny. Well, we at least got that down with. Let's head over back to Cole. if you're wondering why I'm heading over to Cole, it's for one simple itty-bitty little reason. Is we're gonna end it here for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoy, and hope to see you all later. Peace. I better save the game before I forget.